This fire is being fought incorrectly on the fuel side instead of the black for filming purposes. This demonstration illustrates the effectiveness and safety of a pump and roll apparatus to fight a fast-moving fire. The BATROPS puts the firefighter in position to knock down and overhaul the fire. As the firefighter exits the cab, the restraint is already in place. In a seated position, the firefighter attaches to 3 retractors, allowing full mobility in either the standing or seated positions. Upon any sudden movement, the retractors lock into position, protecting the firefighter from being thrown. The gate is designed to saddle the firefighter's upper torso for support when in the standing position. In the seated position, the gate's 12-inch high opening allows for over 90 degrees of motion. The gate not only provides the firefighter 6 sides of steel protection, but excellent visibility. The gate's unique latch system and curved design ensures it will never fail in a high-stress situation. Notice the firefighter's minimum exposure to the traffic. The BATROPS is an excellent area to evaluate the scene while making necessary setups like starting the pump, genset, and deploying the scene lighting. Think of the safety advantages fighting a median fire from the BATROPS position. This is another of the many benefits of the BATROPS.
I'd like to introduce you to the newest thing that we have added to the B5 chaparral, and we're going to add it to all our trucks. This is a fully enclosed stand-up ROP system. We've gone off of a standard off the agriculture side. It's a standard of all ROPs for forestry, agriculture, mining, you name it, it's all been is a spin-off. This system we used on in here, it goes on the SAE J1194. I am riding my fire line. This gives me the capabilities hit my head fire overhaul. Okay, I can put on my full mask, my driver. I am running this here. I've got the rollover protection in here. This protected area, this ROP system, we have got to be prevented from being thrown out of this ROP system. So we've got a restraint system. It's a full body harness. It's right here. It's a full body harness on me, and I'm restraining myself into it. I've got 3 retractors. I hook up my retractors. Okay, I am secured to this. Any sudden movement, boom. This is as far as I can go. Back it in, hit it. This is it. I can't go any further. This is as far as I can go. I'm restrained into this vehicle. This is as high as I can go. As far. Now, if I didn't have this retractor right here, I'd come down and hit my face. So this also gives me the ability to move around. Something I feel very important, you need your controls up in this walkway area, up in here, this ROPS area, this BATROPS area. I have control here. I don't have to get off of my truck and go back there to start my engine or adjust my pump. If I'm back there, somebody can run into me and kill me back there or chop off my legs, whatever. Okay, I have full control right here. Start my pump. Bring my throttle up. If you want foam, then you can turn on your foam system. I'm out of foam. It shows my lights on, so I won't turn on my foam system. Charge your line. Okay, here is where we got to set our nozzles. Here's our 13 gallon a minute. Here's a reel. See my reach? I just don't have my reach. Okay, here's my fog pattern. I really don't have any fog pattern to speak of the protection. Okay, let's bring it up to 25. I'm getting a better fog pattern. I'm getting a better reach. Look at the wind, it's still picking. I'm still not being able to hit my head fire because of the wind. There's my 40. Look at my fog pattern for my protection. Look at my reach. Look what's happening to my reach. I'm coming out. I'm getting my reach now. Let's go to 60. Look at the fog pattern I've got. Look at the protection I have in this. Now, look at my reach. Look what my reach is doing now. Head fire. I'm reaching out there and I am hitting up there, blowing it in here. Let's go back to the, look at this. Look at my reach. I can't even get, that's as close, right there is where I can get. And my pattern. This is where you need to have a nozzle that allows you to adjust. Again, I'm secured all the time into this truck, into this cage area. What do you wear on a wildland fire? You wear and turn it, basically your wildland gear. Why? Because if we were wearing full turnout gear and walking this line here, how long are we going to last? Not very long. The heat's going to take us out. So that's the reason we have to go to our wildland gear. What this option gives you here, first off, when you're walking, you got terrain issues, communication issues, and also in a fast-moving fire, you can't catch it. Your hands are basically tired. Right now, we've got a real gentle breeze here. It's about 10 miles an hour. If we had a fire right now, in the Midwest, it doesn't become a wind until it gets over 25 miles an hour. This is a nice breeze. Even in a 10 mile an hour wind, we're not going to catch it walking it. Now, why am I wearing full turnout gear? Would you send anybody into a burning building with wildland gear? No. What are we fighting? We're fighting fire. In some cases, the fire is only this tall. Some cases, it's over our head. The other thing we get into here, I've got an SCBA on. I've got my pack, I got everything with me. If I'm riding this truck with full turnout gear on, also with a smoke mask, we are supposed to be driving in the black. There is cases we have to go into the fuel. We try to stay out of it, but there is situations we got to go into fuel. One situation, I was talking to the department, they were telling me they were riding a truck in 6-foot fuel in 30 mile an hour plus sustained winds gusting to 45, 50. And he told me what he was doing. I go, are you nuts? Are you suicidal? What's the deal here? He goes, Greg, he goes, the burn was over 200 foot wide. We can't hit the head fire. It is blowing so hard and it's skipping. So what we did is we lined up 3 trucks and we was able to hit it with the first and bring it back. He said, we stopped a lot of fire this way. He said, the only way we could fight it. He goes, I said, okay, I got a question for you. What are you riding in? He goes, well, wildland. I said, get your wildland gear off, get into full turnout. Get your driver into full turnout. Set the SCBA in there with him. Even if you're going to be doing this much, I would recommend the driver be in an SCBA seat. So he's in an SCBA. If I can breathe and I can see, I'm not going to panic. If you take my eyes away from me and then take my mouth away from me, I can't breathe, I'm going to panic. I am going to freak. Okay? When he's fighting that fire, I said, you're full turnout. I said, now when you're fighting it and you're in a heavy deal, bring your SCBA out and put your SCBA on. I've got 30 minutes of air on me. Plus, I'm not walking this thing, I'm riding it. I am not going to consume my air. I've got approximately 30 minutes of water on here. So say in a worst case scenario, this truck gets stuck and stalled out. Okay, jump off the truck. I have a nozzle. I stand here and wet down in here, protected. Say I lose my pump, I lose my truck, everything, I've lost everything. I'm still in full turnout gear. I can still breathe, hunker down and let it sweep over you. You know, I have a chance. I am going to get burned, but my survival is a heck of a lot greater if I was in wildland equipment.